we missed the flight, we missed the ship. We thought the whole trip was ruined. But then Disney did something for us we never expected. We were at the Vancouver Airport, all packed and ready for the adventure. But just as we were about to board, our flight got delayed. A Western ground attendant reassured us, "Don't worry, your connecting flight will wait for you in Toronto." So we held on that hope. But when we landed Toronto, there was no plane in sight. When we stepped off the plane in Toronto, we were expected to see our connecting gate. Maybe agents waiting for us? But the terminal was almost empty. Our next flight, the one that would take us to the cruise, had already left. We just stood there, not sure what to do. The ship was leaving that same day. No matter what flights we looked at, we weren't gonna make it. We were scrambling, trying to book any flight that could get us somewhere close to the cruise. But no matter what we picked, it was too late. We had missed embarkation. So we decided to fly to LaGuardia, then connect to Orlando. By the time we arrived, it was already night. We were exhausted, frustrated, unsure of what would happen next. We checked into a hotel near the airport and tried to rest. That night, we didn't know if this trip would still be saved. The next morning, we boarded the flight to the Bahamas, still unsure if this was even going to work. But when we landed in Nassau, something unexpected happened. Disney Cruise Line had sent a private van to pick us up. After everything we had gone through, the missed flight, the delays, the stress, that one small gesture, it gave us hope. When we saw the ship, all the stress started to fade. It was surreal. We had made it. A little late, a little tired, but we made it. We boarded the Disney Dream, excited to finally start the vacation. But then, we were told our cabin had been given away. There was a special radio event on the cruise, and somehow our stateroom was reassigned. The one we booked, with the big porthole window, was gone. We tried to stay calm, but after everything we had gone through, Lai couldn't hold back her tears. That room with the porthole, it was the safest option for us with little kids. We didn't want a balcony, we didn't want an upgrade, we just wanted the room we had planned for. But then, Disney did something we didn't expect. They gave us a welcome gift basket filled with treats, drinks, robes, chocolates. A few days later, we received Halloween-themed surprises, plush toys, glow-in-the-dark decorations, snacks, and more. And then came the biggest surprise, a private photo session with all the Disney characters. No lines, just our family. Something usually reserved for concierge-level guests. That moment made everything feel worth it.
Alright there, Dad. You want to go on one side and Mom on the other? Mom, you want to go in between Chip and Mickey? One more. Perfect, guys. Yay! Dad's celebrating.
And now,
Here we
It's finally time to enjoy the cruise. Let's rewind a bit, back to day one, our first full day on the Disney dream. We had lunch at Cabanas, then played a quick round of mini golf, which is one of the fun little surprises on the upper deck. While exploring the ship, we passed through the Grand Atrium, and that's where we saw Donald Duck, in full costume, waiting to greet guests. The kids were so excited to meet him, and not far from there, up on the Lido deck, they discovered their favorite spot on the ship. Unlimited soft-serve ice cream. That night, we joined the Halloween party in the Grand Ballroom, costumes, dancing, and full Disney energy. And to end the day, we had dinner at Royal Palace, a beautifully themed dining room that felt straight out of a fairy tale. Day 2. We woke up to the view of Castaway Key, Disney's private island in the Bahamas. As soon as we got off the ship, we headed straight for the beach. The water was crystal clear. The sand was soft and the vibe was just perfect.
Which one? Okay, I'll find you another.
We spent the whole morning snorkeling, swimming, and relaxing by the shore. It honestly felt like we were in a movie. That night, we had dinner at one of Disney's themed dining halls.
We sing for Chloe, happy birthday!
Afterwards, it was time for pirate night. Everyone was in costume. The deck turned into a full-on party. And then we even saw Johnny Depp in the crowd. And yes, there were fireworks at sea. The moment alone made the cruise unforgettable. Day 3, a full day at sea. No more rushing, no more ports, just time to explore and enjoy the ship. We joined games and deck parties, and the kids got to meet more characters, including Elsa and some of the Disney princesses.
Well, aren't you, Anne?
Proper perfect smiles.
All right, everyone. One ball.
But the most unforgettable moment? Our private VIP photo session with all the characters, courtesy of Disney Cruise Line. No lines, no crowds, just us. It's a memory we'll never forget.
And you guys can see all the TV outfits. Welcome. All right, there, Dad. You want to go on one side and Mom on the other? Mom, you want to go in between Chip and Mickey? All right, we're gonna look right up here, me. One more. Perfect, guys. Yay! Dad's celebrating. Here we go. Yay! There you go. Thank you, Dad. I got you celebrating with our friends.
Alright, thank you. Are you happy, Chloe? Super happy. That's the best. Thank you, guys. Bye!
Bye. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't have to look no further, 'cause I've reached my destination. I used to be lost, but now I'm found. As long as I know that you'll be around, I don't have to keep on searching. I'm right where I wanna be. I used to be so sad.
They left you.
Now I'm glad.
Now we have to catch up. You have to be nice. Okay?
And I'm ready, yeah, yeah. This time I'm going all in. Yes, I'm ready, yeah, yeah. I'm ready. have to keep this burden, 'cause I found my salvation. I used to be blind, now I see. As long as I know that you'll stay with me, I don't have to look for a purpose, 'cause I'm right where I need to be. I used to be blue, and so are you, until we knew this love so true. I'm ready. This time I'm ready for the good times to begin. I'm so excited, yeah, I'm all fired up, and I ain't gonna stop. I won't fight it, I'm going right to the top. Yes, I know what I got is running in me, like a dream come true. Just to be with you, I'm ready. Ready for the good times. Oh yeah, this time I'm going all in. Yeah, I'm ready, ready. Oh, I'm ready for the good times to begin. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready for those good times. I'm willing and able, my cards on the table. I'm cashing in. I'm all set for the best thing yet.
We'll see you real soon. So on the count of three, everyone say, see you real soon, Mickey. 1, 2, 3. See you real soon, pal. Make some noise if you had a good time.
And to everyone who just joined our channel, thank you so much for subscribing. We're so happy to have you here.
I don't have to look no further, 'cause I've reached my destination. I used to be lost, but now I'm found. As long as I know that you'll be around, I don't have to keep